Yeah, you know what? Yeah, but brother, my people need to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, want to give all praises to our Heavenly Father. His name is
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash.
the apostles and elders that rule well. And peace and many salutations to you out there that's toiling this truth. Anybody got that precept? Or a precept? Go ahead and jump into it.
I got that Proverbs 3.
Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
That's right. Hey, as things get worse out here, you know, we have to, us as believers, we have to believe on the true power, right? And know that this is His will, you know, and have faith that the Most High is going to have us covered in the days that are following. We know and understand that bad times are coming, but we understand that a covering is going to be given to the Most High as people, right? And within doing so, we do the scriptures. We do what the scriptures say. We prepare ourselves. We fast. We should abstain from the world, so we can get closer to how by our shout the true powers. That's more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 6, it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
That's right. So you have your mind on who? On the Lord, not the things of the world. The things of the world is what? Sexual lewdness, immorality, covetousness, greed. All these things lead to death, man. This is what our people, right? This is what basically they exemplify. This is what black culture exemplifies. We're telling our people, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, to get out of that mindset, right? Because bad times are coming here. But there's only going to be a few that's going to understand. And we understand that, and with that understanding, those of us that's in the know, right? What do we have to do? Walk in faith.
Man, yep. We say walk by faith and not by sight. And that's in every situation too. Yep.
There's a little bit more than that, bro.
Kind. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 7, it says, be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil.
That's right. So depart from evil while you still have time, right? And Jake in the world, they don't understand what evil is, because it says in Romans, with the second chapter, even the things that the Gentiles do is a law unto themselves.
Man.
Our people know right from wrong, but yet they choose what? Wickedness, man. It's a culture, it's part of so-called black culture to commit adultery. That's a cool thing. To sleep with another man's woman. Right? Now the end thing is to be a moe. All these things lead to death. Right? Now these are two extreme examples, but this is what we're doing. We're telling our people to come out of us. We're telling our people to come back to the Heavenly Father, man. Right? Now us as in the know, we have to let go of certain things too. Like Colossians the 3rd chapter, man. Right? There's certain things that we used to do in the world that we don't do anymore. But even within being this truth, you know, we have to always refine ourselves, man, and get better.
What verse?
Come.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
Come right here, Ty. Right. You got that in Colossians 3rd chapter?
Let's start from the top.
What do you think we should start at? Going into
Mortify thy members.
There you go. There you go.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 5, it says, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth.
Right. When somebody is mortified, what does that mean? That means they're a shock unto like death. Well, you liken that unto the flesh. Mortify your flesh. Kill the things that you want. That's why it says in Joel the 3rd chapter to call on the fast in a day of adversity. Because we know that all hell is about to break loose. That's the way that we can draw closer to Yahweh by Shemel Shah by fasting. Right? Calling out to him, putting ourselves in the mindset of serving him, not our flesh. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 5, it says, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection,
right,
evil concupiscence,
right,
and covetousness, which is idolatry.
Right, so those things that he just named, the majority of them are the two examples that I just named that our people are engaged in. Committing adultery, inordinate affections, and moles. Inordinate affections, concupiscence, which unbridled lust. All these things are in the world. These are the things that we was once a part of, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Us on the spectrum of sleeping with another man's woman. It's off. It's wicked. We was doing that. You know what I'm saying? But keep on going. I'm gonna get your precept.
Yeah.
Colossians 3 and verse 6, it says, for which things, Colossians 3 and 6, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, in which ye also walked sometime.
So we once were a part of these things. But go ahead.
When ye lived in them.
Right.
Verse 8. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
Right. Wrath, blasphemy. You know, people fall out this truth and they start perverting the word. You see that going on too. So we have to always keep ourselves in a time of refinement. Because majority of the time when these guys are doing this, when these guys are falling out and perverting the word, it's because they couldn't let go of the flesh, so they start justifying themselves. This is why it's so important, us being in the truth, is to always examine ourselves. Yeah, we got the easier things of the truth, you know, rectified within ourselves. You know, the example we use, that overt example, right? We don't drink ourselves into reading the Lord like we used to when we first came in, right? But now it's getting even more technical, you know? It's getting even more technical to where you have to refine yourself, you know, and even watching your defense mechanisms when you're upset. How you react to respond to certain things.
Right.
How you treat a brother in a time of frustration, you know?
So that's why the scripture, if I may add on to what the elder saying, that's why the scripture says you got to put on therefore the elect. You know, when you put on the elect, you actually putting on the characteristics of what it actually means to be a man of the Lord, man. It's not just outside just speaking it, which is very important, obviously. But the biggest part, the biggest walk in this truth is actually walking it. That's the main thing, controlling, you know, having a mental fortitude, man.
Right.
You know, that's where Satan gonna attack you. Satan gonna attack you in your mind more so than anything, man.
Yep.
You know?
Put all types of demons in your head, man, about brothers and things of that nature, man. Or you can have actual people that are just being demonic towards you, bro. Shit. You know, we done seen all that in this truth, bro. You know? Suffering for the Lord is not easy, man. Somebody trying to ruin your life, it's not an easy thing to endure. You know? You know, the defense mechanism will come up, right? How you say handle things in the world. You know? You have to understand that Most High wants to refine yourself. He's giving yourself time. He's giving you time to refine yourself. But you gotta be willing to. You know, because you can only say sorry so many times.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, Al.
This is Mark 7, I'm going to go down to verse 20. It says, and he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, and an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, and foolishness. Last verse. All these evil things come from within and defile the man. So all these different things that Yahweh Shah mentioned, you know, adulteries, murders, covetousness, you know, all these things that he mentioned, it comes from within.
Yeah.
See, that's what actually defiles you. Now, these things, the thought can come into your mind. For example, when you commit adultery, the thought is when you act out on your thought, that's what you know what I'm saying? And that's what ultimately makes you do it.
Right.
Because you acting out on that emotion.
Right. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So when you act out on the emotions that come into your mind, that's what ultimately gets you jacked up. That's why the scripture says, gird the loins of your mind. See what I'm saying? And all these things come, and man, we surrounded by these things on the daily, man. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, all these things are in the world, and we're in the world, we're here.
See it on the internet, social, it's everywhere, man.
It's just, you're bombarded with the ways of the world, bro. As soon as you wake up, it's just like, the first thing that you look at is your phone, bro.
Yep. Don't give it. You wait 20 minutes. You go grab that phone.
That's the first thing you do. It could be before you even think. You don't even thank the Lord, man. You just wake up and look at your phone because we guilty of it.
Yep.
I know, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I had to
saying?
tell myself, man, at least say thank you to the Lord first.
Right. Right.
Then you dive into the internet, and there's just so many emotions that's being, just spread, bro. Opinions and things of that nature. And most people, they don't even have their own opinion. They have their own, interpretation of someone else's opinion.
Yep. That's it.
That could be draining to you. But you're bombarded with these things, and your lusts are there too.
Yep.
So you're in a very vulnerable state, man.
Yep.
You can get yourself caught out there by one little click. One little click to ruin your whole life.
Right.
You go over female houses and it just go left.
The rabbit hole goes deep, man. But
One little click.
One little click, and you just now you're just in a rabbit hole now. You know what I'm saying? And now that your flesh is completely just taking over, man. That's why it's important. That's fear of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Having the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, and just, hey, man, we ultimately need help, man.
Yeah. Need mercy.
Yeah. We need help.
Lord brought us out many things, bro. In order to keep on receiving this mercy, man, and more, definitely got to examine ourselves.
Yes, sir. One more time.
That wasn't on that verse there. I had another one, but I know y'all know.
No, you good. That's already.
Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23, it says, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life.
Yeah. Keep your life, right? And more and more, I'm starting to see these foreign cars on the road, bro.
Man.
Have you guys been noticing that too?
Yeah. What's that?
These foreign vehicles are on these roads, and they're not even they're not even equipped for these type of roads, bro.
Right.
But how much money does somebody have to get that whole car imported over here? Start a whole life over here. But things are changing, bro. Things are changing very quickly. A lot of people are gonna get X'd out. We don't want to be in that number.
Man, Elder Milwaukee's literally just posted a lesson. I got the alert. Perilous times on the horizon. Right when he said that's the spirit.
It's gonna be mass. It's gonna be a mass group of people that's gonna be. It's gonna have to migrate to other places. People are gonna be X'd out to the other places, man. Right. So having that faith in Yahweh Shai is going to be very important. Lord will let us get away with unbelief, our unbelieving ways here and there. But, hey, man, we coming into them times, bro. It's some serious times. Okay, go ahead, because you finished that?
There was a little bit more on it.
Yeah, because the brothers, what the brothers brought out, going back to that, so what he brought out, it's important that we keep our minds intact, bro. You could get caught out here just chilling, bro. There's so many places that you can just go and just sit down and just enjoy your damn self, by your damn self. So many females out here that you can be sitting and just wasting your time with, wasting your money with. Right? All these ways are going to lead to death. So I have that relation, that personal relationship with Yahweh by Yeshua Yahushua is going to be so important. We have to keep our minds intact. Okay? That causes us to have self-examination. Most people don't have that. Most people don't have self-examination.
Yep, and it's about ego. You know, most of the time people trapped in their own ego, man, worried about what somebody else thinks about them. But really you gotta like really focus on how you move, man. You know, humility is the key. Being contrite, man. You know? Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's gonna come down to, is Yahweh Bashim Shah covering me or not?
Right.
That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Is the Lord covering me or not? Does the Lord have a protective shield around me right now, or am I just out here just defenseless?
Right. You know, or am I playing with the Lord's defense? I have the defense,
Right.
but I'm over here playing.
Right.
I ain't taking my opponent seriously. Like say boxing, Adrian Broner.
Oh,
This fucker. Right? Didn't take Madonna seriously. Putting his hands down, you know, being playful, you know, doing that jock stuff, you know, get behind them, doing all that crazy stuff. But what happened? He eventually got his ass knocked out. From this forward, he was never the same. Right?
Yep.
The most I can put you through something that will have you not be able to get back up.
Well,
And as you get older, the apostle around told us, as you get older, it's harder to get back up. It's harder to get back up. You know? Mistakes that you, the defense mechanisms that you had, brothers have seen it too many times. That left hook that you have, you know, to get you out of a jam, it ain't gonna work no more. And you're gonna be in some serious trouble. So you gotta keep your mind in a state of discipline. You know, we're not fighting as people that's beating the air. We're working with a purpose. Okay? So you have to keep your mind. You have more to that, brother?
Con, there's a little bit more.
Like,
Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23. I'm starting from the top. It says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee." Verse 25, and if I may too, that's what happens. Those perverse lips and the forward mouth. That's what happens when you don't keep your heart. You know, that's what happens. You know, you start slipping. You start saying, saying things in your mind that you're not, shouldn't be saying things out loud. You know what I mean? That you shouldn't be saying.
exactly.
You know, going back to the priest's point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that could go to false doctrines too. And, a lot of these guys who fell out, they were offended, and so false doctrines started to come in. So they got a forward mouth because their mind was intact. So yes, they start saying things that you're not supposed to be saying.
Every idle word that a man shall speak, you're gonna give account in the day of judgment, and that goes for everybody. Every idle word, man.
That's right.
Out here just talking reckless.
That's why you gotta offend less.
Man, really.
Offend less. Lord give you a chance to you slipped up. Offend less.
Okay, the scriptures talk about how your tongue in James the 4th chapter, I want to say it is. How the tongue is the smallest member, but it creates the
flame.
biggest fire, man.
Right.
When you're just talking, man.
You gotta talk reckless.
You know?
You gotta get to the point to where shit. And what's beautiful about the Lord is He'll put you through the same test. If He love you, it's so you can pass it. You gotta get to the point to where you're tired of losing because you done said the wrong thing. Once you get tired of losing, you in the spirit, of growing and moving forward. Hey, there you go. Now you're working with something. That's it.
I bring this one up. This is Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 26.
he that trusteth in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. You know what I'm saying? So whoever trusts in his own heart, your own mind, your lab in Hebrew, man, is a fool, man. And the scriptures, the Most High makes a clear separation from the wise and the foolish, man. You know, you have those that are wise, you have those that are foolish. They're out here doing foolish things, man. You know, they're moving foolishly. You know, so those things will get you destroyed, man, put to death. But it says, so he that trusteth in his own heart, which the scriptures tell you not to do, trust not in your own vain opinion. You know what I'm saying? It says, he that trusts in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered, man. That wisdom, man, walketh wisely, thus said the Lord. You know? Those are the things that'll get you a deliverance, man.
In the NLT of that, it said, those who trust in their own insight are foolish. But anyone who walks in wisdom is safe. You got to learn to trust in the wisdom of Yahweh by Shema Shah, not of my own understanding as well. That's it. You got to learn.
I got a precept. This is the book of Isaiah 26 and 3. It says, thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. And that word stayed means sustained. So it says, thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is sustained on thee. Not sustained on this world, not sustained about the resources of what you got going, or you know, what you got going on, or you know, what if my family ain't? Nah, man, hey, serve Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai, and He gonna sustain you for everything that you do, man. Right. It says He'll keep you in perfect peace, man.
Right. Trust and believe, man. Now more than ever, it's time to believe, not time to panic. Yeah, go ahead.
Man, verse 4, trust ye in Yahweh forever.
Right.
For in Yahweh is everlasting strength.
Yeah. Hey, now it's time to believe in your God. Our God. Right. Ours. So-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. And it's hard, you know, and Jake been beat down so mentally, it's hard for Jake to, you know, want to stand by themselves. That's why it's so inclusive. Because of the oppression that we have, that we endure. Right? They tell the so-called Negroes to get over what happened to them. But when they need validation, what community do they turn to? They turn to the so-called black community for validation of their oppression. The Palestinians did it. The Israelis did it. Right? The other people that have used us as an example have done it. The Asians, even though Asian lives matter, they've done it.
Right.
Why is that? Because they know what we've endured. Yet they fear us getting together. They fear this right here. They fear this. Yep. This is the power of Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai.
Jeremiah 15:5, just laying back on off the point. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? You know, and that goes into none of these nations is asking about how Jacob's doing, man. You see, they profit off of your ignorance and off of your stupidity, man. The more dumb that a Jake can be, and the more folly that Esau will put out there, and Jake eat it up. At the end of the day, our enemies profit off of it, man.
Right.
They profit off your downfall and your ignorance, and it's been like that for a millennium, man.
Right.
See, but now when they see Jake uprising through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Al Shai, telling the truth in their face, and the spirit of the Lord is on these men to do so, and we're protected. At this point, they can't do nothing with it, man. Yeah. They can't do nothing with it.
People have dedicated their whole lives to basically disproving the truth. Guys like Vocab alone, and also his minions. They literally dedicated their whole lives and received funding and things of that nature from just combating our truth. The Ethiopian Jews don't endure that, right? There's people over there that's bombing people indiscriminately. Don't damn sure ain't going through that. But us, you know, in little old USA, man, saying that hey, we're the chosen people. That's a problem, bro. We're saying all that to say trust in that power. We're all here off of the internet, bro. Think about that. Do you believe? You believe that a higher power sanctioned all these things to happen? So we're in a situation to where, you know, we learn about the Bible, right? We're building a grassroots community amongst each other, right? We got each other's back, right? We have a standard. Ain't nobody getting killed. Not one nigga got shot. Being facetious.
Yep. Ezekiel 37, it says that we stood upon their feet as a great army. And when you got an army, you have structure. You know, you have structure, you have camaraderie. You know, and Esau's fearful of that, man.
Right. Because he's fearful of that. And he's making certain legislations to combat that. Do you believe that Yahweh Shah sanctioned this? We know that it's real because Yahweh Shah told us this is going to happen. But you have to believe for yourself. And with that belief, you have to have comfort. Yes, it's going to get bumpy. Yes, it's going to get real nasty out here. But it'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
You're not gonna believe unless you read, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to read. You got to actually pick the book up and read, man. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even know what's contained in the scriptures, man. You know, so how are they gonna have that belief, man, without reading? If I can bring this out real quick.
Yeah.
You know, because the Lord says in Isaiah 55:11, you know, that his words are not gonna come back to him void, but they shall accomplish that the thing whereto he sent it, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, the words of the Lord are powerful, man, and they're faithful and true. But this is Isaiah 34 and verse 16, and it reads, "Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and read. No one of these shall fail." And what does that talk about? The prophecies, man. You know, when the Lord sanctions something, it's got to happen, man. It's got to come to pass, man. It's a prophecy.
Yep.
You know, it says, no, none shall want her mate. No other book can be mated with the Bible, man. It says, "For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them," man. So out of the mouth of the Lord, he commanded this thing to happen, like the elder is going into, man. And his spirit is commanding these things to happen. They have to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it lines up, hey, and when you read up in that chapter, it's going into the destruction of Babylon, man.
Right.
It's going into how America is going to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
He's like, man, look, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. This ain't what's being said there is not going to fail, man. It's going to happen. But you got to believe that, though. You got to believe that this system, Esau's system that's set up, this wicked ass, immoral system, the Lord is just not going to let this shit go on forever, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Look at this shit, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Like literally as the years continue to go forward, like just down here in Dallas, for example, it is horrible. It is horrible down here,
It used
bro.
to be like this, man.
It didn't used to be like this, bro.
It used to be
Dallas used to
dead.
be popping, man.
Right.
It's trash down here now, man.
No one cares anymore.
The thrill is gone.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Dang.
The joy is gone. It's over.
Lord said he's going to take the mirth, though. You know what I'm saying? He's going to take the mirth. You
Hey,
see that mirth leave?
Hey, this is times that we waiting on.
Yeah.
We wait us for the wisdom that we have for us to uplift us, and for these people to bow down. Go ahead,
I'm going to continue on Isaiah 26, verse 5. "For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city. He layeth it low. He layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust." And this is talking about the lofty cities, talking about Babylon, man.
Right.
These people that dwell on high, like it says in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, man. With those that got a proud look, he's gonna bring their asses down, man. In the pride of these people, you can see it in their faces, man. They know that something's getting ready to happen, man.
You can see they just losing their pride, like they really think they can shit right, man. Because they're living paycheck to paycheck. Right. They're able to go and spend their money on services and feel saying. People want to just feel rich instead of actually having money. So they go to, like a woman, she'll go to a restaurant, you know, spend all her damn money, popping, right? Because she feels rich. She feels like I'm paying somebody's, I'm paying you for service, you know, but not actually being rich. And more people are living from paycheck to paycheck. And it's only going to get worse. Then we shall see where your pride will get you. And who God is right.
Yep.
When I said that dude, that Edomite, he had a very lofty look on his face. But as I walked by and I started talking about finance, he began to look mortified.
Nope.
Man, no, the spirit
Like an actual vision.
Hell.
Because he catching hell. And Jake got such a low mindset. They don't really know what money is. Jake will have $1,000 in their account. Think, shit, I'm good.
Right.
Man, that's just $1,000. Ain't no shit.
Still on, huh?
Everything getting more expensive.
Bro.
Literally, the price of everything is increasing. Everything.
If somebody who was staying in these penthouses, if they woke up to just $1,000 in their bank account, that person would jump the hell out there. I can't live off of this.
Right.
Wow! Yeah. Wow!
Must have like grapes.
Yeah. Wow! That's what they was, man. That's the spirit. The spirit brought them back.
Right.
Verse 6. The foot shall tread it down, even the feet of the poor, and the steps of the needy. And that's going into the fall of this place. It says the feet of the poor are going to tread it down, man. That lines up with Daniel 2.
Right.
It says the saints are going to take the kingdom, man. The people who are lowly and contrite, the Lord is going to elevate them out of that contrite, lowly state, and He's going to rise them up to be the creme de la creme, man. That's what we fight for, man. That's right. You can't, because here the scriptures say that riches getting themselves wings and they fly away here, man. Trust ye not in uncertain riches, you know. And that's all that people literally trust in a lie. They trust in a lie. They trust in an opinion. And they just walk with that lie as if it's truth. You see, but all these strongholds is being broken down, man. You see, this precious America, this precious Babylon system, this decrepit bullshit, this sewer,
Yep, it's going down.
it's going down, man. It is being shown to be real. It's being shown to be what it is, man.
Right.
You know.
This game plan is going to come to an end, man. People are going to be faced with their morality. What am I going to do to feed myself? Am I going to have faith in the Lord? Am I going to, in Jesus? Or am I going to say Jesus told me to get this gun and get this shooting people and running into these niggas' houses? This is what people are going to be thinking. Everybody's going to be faced with their morality. Your TV's not going to save you. How many likes you get is not going to save you. Your dang on kids. Nobody. What's going to save you is your faith in Yahweh Bashim Shah. Individually speaking. But these people in the world, good luck. We'll see how far it goes.
I got some, bro. It's the two verses. It's Isaiah 24, 1 and 2 in the NLT. Look, the Lord is about to destroy the earth and make it a vast wasteland.
And people don't understand what's going on in Ukraine. And that's going to happen here real soon. There's a draft that's going on in Ukraine.
Yep.
People are paying $6,000 just to flee.
Yep. To get across. Yep.
Just to get across. And y'all niggas over here in America debating on whether or not you could be a woman or a man on Tuesday and Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. You gonna be a woman. Y'all still debating. And these men over there are losing their lives. Over 100K in Ukraine has died.
Yep.
And it was never about, the U.S. was never about helping them get their independence and get into NATO. They was never going to get into NATO.
Right.
They just wanted to hurt Russia. They sacrificed those people.
Yep.
Hey, but guess what? Ukraine has the biggest population of neo-Nazis in that region. Did y'all know that?
I know that.
Yeah. Do some research. We got the biggest population of neo-Nazis. So Esau is willing to, see how I say, Esau is willing to sacrifice his own people, bro. Care less. What you think is gonna happen when all hell breaks out over here?
Crazy. They're gonna be around this business.
People gonna be running to these nice neighborhoods. Janice Janice and them that you should know. They get mowed the hell down, man. That's on a microscopic level. What do you think this government gonna do? When they finally reveal to the public they pull the plug on America.
Yep.
These people gonna be assed out, man.
They're gonna sit there for a minute and pause. Boy,
They gonna realize people ain't gonna realize till months later.
Right.
If they survive that, it's never going back to normal again. My life would never be, my kids' life would never be the same. We understand this. We've been meditating on this.
Yep.
You know, now you have to have faith in it.
Yep.
That's why we started off with Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord. Hey, Isaiah 33 and 6.
Yep. Wisdom knowledge. That's why they're gonna keep you stable in these times.
That's right.
You got it.
I was holding you, but yeah, you got
It said, Isaiah 24, 1 and 2 in the NLT, it said, look, the Lord is about to destroy the earth and make it a vast wasteland. He devastates the surface of the earth and scatters the people, the priests and lay people, servants and masters, maids and mistresses, buyers and sellers, lenders and borrowers, bankers and debtors. None would be spared. Nothing.
Your money's not gonna save you in that day.
Yep.
Hey, check this out. Now, because of the BRICS situation, people have been saying, oh, the de-dollarization is coming. And I was skeptical because in order for the de-dollarization to happen, these various countries have to adopt the BRICS currency, which is going to hurt them. It would hurt them because if they were to do so, because they have such an intervening relationship with America. Like case in point, China and America, they have a very interdependent relationship, right? But the Elder Oriana pointed out something I thought was intriguing. All these sanctions that are occurring are inducing people to run to BRICS. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're putting. That's why I say they're putting the plug on this place, bro. Systematically, bro. It's over.
Well, these people don't. You can just look and tell them, they don't have a clue.
They don't have a clue what's about to
You
happen.
got time.
We do. So
Yeah.
we should take comfort in that. And it's gonna get bumpy.
Gonna get
We're gonna
tight.
see some shit. But it's just like we know. Hey, we got to follow the spirit. The Elder Apostle Tahar called this the year of hope, Jacob's trouble. Hope year, Jacob's trouble. The eclipse happened. Then strange events afterwards happened. Innumerable. Iran and Israel popped off. That's big news. Israel has never attacked Iran before and vice versa. That was a direct hit. Now, it's been proxy armies attacking each other for years. Hezbollah, Hamas, and all these, right? The Taliban and all that. But it's different now. It's different because, shit, this is all-out, attack on two major countries, man. Yeah. The Armenians, the Persians, the Iranians, right?
Yep.
Versus the small hatters over there.
Yep.
The true Edomites, man. So this thing is heating up. On top of this place is being X'd out. The American dollar is waning. It's going to be even worse in a couple of months. Prices are steady going to go up.
Yeah,
A lot of people are going to lose their houses. Evictions are going to come back in style.
Right.
Okay? Things are going to get very bumpy out here, bro. We know this. Why is it because of wisdom that the Most High bestowed us? So we should take comfort in it. You got anybody else more?
Just one more verse.
Yeah.
The earth would be completely empty and looted. The Lord has spoken. By him speaking these things, all these things are going to take place and happen on the planet Earth, man. See, the Lord is fed up with this shit, man. You know?
Cesspool.
Fucking gay ass society, man. Cesspools. This place is just wicked, man. It has to be destroyed, man. This place has a destiny with the Lord, and the date is going to be sealed soon come, man.
Yep. And the Lord is just showing us these things just to make us hate this place even more, man. To make us just hate our lives even more, man. You know, because there's nothing here. There's literally nothing here to grasp and to hold on to, man.
Right.
Your family the family that you got really, it's not really yours in a sense, and you can't really raise your children the way you want to.
Nope.
You can't have a marriage the way that is written.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? You waking up to work for somebody else.
Yep.
You know, every money that's going out your pocket, that what you get, it goes back. Like, this is hell, man.
Yep.
This is hell.
It's hell, bro.
This is hell, man.
Yep.
You know? You gotta turn the other cheek when it comes to these people, man. People just look, proud looks, all this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these looks.
Yeah. You just gotta just take it, but it's like, when the reward comes though, it's gonna make it that much more beautiful, man. It's gonna make it that much more, man, we waited. You know, this is the faith and the patience of the saints, man. You know? I got Isaiah 33, you mind if I start at verse 2? Isaiah 33 verse 2, it says, O Yahweh, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble. And we in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Jeremiah 30 and 7.
It's here. Beginning of Psalms, I'm sorry. Beginning of Psalms, we know it's here. We know that by prophecy, Matthew, the 24th chapter, we know we're moving to the other state. That other state of, it's getting bad out here. And the people that's going to get targeted as it get worse out here is women.
Yes.
A lot of women are going to start dying, brothers.
Yep.
Right. Verse 3. At the noise of the tumult, the people fled. At the lifting up of thyself, the nations were scattered. And your spoil shall be gathered like the gathering of the caterpillar. As the running to and fro of locusts shall he run upon them. And that's going into really the destruction, man. You know, when the Lord really devastates and he destroys this place, man, there ain't gonna be nothing left, man. It's like you got caterpillars just coming, just completely just decimating everything. They don't leave nothing.
Eat everything. Yep.
You know?
It talks about that in Joel. I believe those is literal caterpillar. It could be symbolic too. Not caterpillar, grasshopper.
Yeah, grasshopper shit. Yep.
You know.
Yep. Because they like when you got crops, they literally destroy it. They destroy everything, man. That's why the scripture says he had created the waster to destroy. It's gonna leave neither root nor branch, man. The Lord gonna just completely just wipe this place out, man. You know? Verse 5. Yahweh is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. And wisdom. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure.
Right, so when we see these things, we understand that, it was prophesied to come with that wisdom, man, that comes, that's going to give us a feeling of faith. When we start seeing these things, we're going to start really praising the Lord of Yahweh, the word of Yahweh by Shem Shai. Although it might get bad for us individually, we understand that it's prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it starts happening to these people, man, in the world. You know, I'm talking about massively. Like, there was a nightclub, these people, soon, more than ever, you start to see these so-called black people, they get with so-called white Esau. What's happening to them? They literally getting their ass chopped the hell up. I'm trying to tell you, bro, when these cats out here can't eat,
They coming.
Nature's going to take its course. These women will be X'd out.
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna actually continue on because it says wisdom and knowledge, ability of the times, right? Verse 7. It says, "Behold, the valiant ones shall cry without; the ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly. The highways lie waste; the wayfaring man ceaseth."
That's right. So traveling going back and forth, that's going to cease. That's a precept. Second Ezra the 15th chapter. A man said desire to go into the next city, right? So that's going to what? Hard times, man. Come on the face of the earth, bro.
And it says the ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly, so there ain't gonna be no kind of peace talks that can help the scenario situation with Babylon. It said we would have healed Babylon, but Babylon can't be healed, man. See? It says the highways lie waste, the wayfaring man ceaseth. He hath broken the covenant.
Right.
He hath despised the cities. He regardeth no man.
That's right. Hey, regard no man. Why is that? Because all hell's gonna be broken loose. Because family's gonna be in these streets. Family's gonna be in these streets. Pestilence gonna be in these streets. There's gonna be a shortage. Hey, people keep on forgetting the whole Red Sea crisis had put a strain on medical supply. More and more, there's been strains on medical supply. Why is that? Because the transportation industry is being damaged. We've seen another example with the bridge. You know,
Just think about that. Baltimore.
in Baltimore, right? Which they say, I want to say monthly. This is not exaggeration. They bring in over 800,000 cars, right? And other supplies too, medical supplies, things of that nature. So there's a shortage that's happened right before us. It's a reason why, you know, we're starting to see such a pain in these prices. One, inflation, and two, the shortage that people forget about. People forget about 3 years ago, the shortage that happened during the C-19. So we've been getting hit with massive amount of shortages. So get to the point to where people are going to see it's a problem. Every time I go and shop, people are complaining about the prices. Like, man, it's too high. It's too high, man. This is too high, bro. It's too high, bro. Everywhere I go. And that's only going to increase.
It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12 in the NLT. And that sparked, you know, a thought too, because even before, you know, the bridge situation, about a year and a half ago, you had the railroad, that
Derailment.
series
Yep.
of railroads,
Yeah.
you know, and then the series of the food manufacturing processing plants
Yep.
bursting into flames.
Right.
But like the Lord, the way He did it, you know, these people totally forgot about that, right? You know.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12 in the NLT, it says, "Sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold."
That's right. So with all these shortages and things that nature going on, what is she going on in the world? Everybody's arguing one another. You got these celebrities arguing one another.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Men and women are arguing one another. Right? What's going to happen in a time of shortage? Right? These white boys ready to get busy. You can feel their aura. It's kind of like, it's kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I see what it is. See, we being this brother, we from the same city, we from the country, we know what time it is. A lot of y'all gonna get introduced to good old racism. Well, a white boy call you, yeah, I called you a nigga. What you gonna do? They ain't never experienced that before. So a lot of y'all about to find out. A lot of these motherfuckers that's coming down here, they all in agreement that your black ass is a problem, especially black women. People about to get X'd out, brothers. Hey, I don't like all about shit when I was shot. I just hope it's a lot of, I know it's gonna be a lot of women.
jumping out the window right now.
I know it's gonna be a lot of women, bro. See, what's going on in South America? What's going on in South America is gonna come here to where it's bad. You know, the economy doing so bad that people that are weak of society are targeted. Women.
Well, man.
More fighting, shooting is gonna happen. All that. You're not gonna be able to call 911.
Yep.
See, we understand this on a very intimate level. That's why, you know, we have to keep on having faith in Yahweh Shah. That's more than that.
All right. Going back to Isaiah, the 33rd chapter, and I'm gonna reread verse 7. All right, Isaiah 33, verse 7. I'm sorry, verse 8. The highways lie waste, the wayfaring man ceaseth. He hath broken the covenant. He hath despised the cities. He regardeth no man. The earth mourneth and languisheth. Lebanon is ashamed and hewn down. Sharon is like a wilderness, and Bashan and Carmel shake off their fruits. Now will I rise, saith Yahweh. Now will I be exalted. Now will I lift up myself.
That's right, man. Most are gonna be shown in that day. Keep on going.
Yep, verse 11. Ye shall conceive chaff. Ye shall bring forth stubble. Your breath as fire shall devour you. And the people shall be as the burnings of lime. As thorns cut up shall they be burned in the fire.
So our words are going to pierce these people. Why is that? Because prophecy is going to be seen. All these scoffers, all these people coming up against us, when they see it, they're going to be pierced through. They're going to understand, damn, they were right.
Yep.
Peace is not coming.
Yep.
These people they just pray, man.
Yep.
I see why how the
all
Lord
these
got
people out here food.
everybody coming to Dallas, to America. They come to get judged, man. Then all the immigrants, you coming for your judgment. Some will be delivered too, and a lot will be coming for their judgment.
A lot of people going to die like that, brother. They sure say dead.
Wow. That's just, wow.
And Esau, that pair of horse,
Man.
with that shirt,
Wow.
white dog.
Man. Hey, the scriptures talk about how the Lord said He's gonna send forth the reapers, man. It says like, look, the harvest is ready. The harvest is ready, man. Go in and harvest, man. Reap. And that's gonna be the angels out there getting busy, man. Ezekiel the 9th chapter, man.
Just pray for a covering, man.
Done.
We got a chance, bro. So we really should be praising the Lord.
Yep. A little bit more on this. Verse 13. Isaiah 33 and 13 says, hear ye that are far off what I have done, and ye that are near acknowledge my might. The sinners in Zion are afraid.
Yep.
Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites.
That's right.
Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings?
Yep.
He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly. He that despiseth the gain of oppressions
That's right.
and shaketh his hands from holding of bribes.
So those that have been doing the will of the Heavenly Father, they're doing the right thing, those are the people that's going to be saved. These other people are going to be afraid. These other Israelite groups, now more than ever, people are chasing that bag harder and harder.
Selling out.
Harder and harder and harder. People are chasing that bag, bro. And it's going to lead to their fucking destruction.
They bag driven.
Shikari and them going to get their ass X'd out. Those
Oh, yeah.
hoes, bro. Never talk to a man. I never talk about a man like that on camera. But nah. They gonna get X'd out. IUIC wicked.
Yeah. Yes.
IUIC's wicked. Personal encounters with them, man. Wicked individuals, bro. Pieces of shit. Self-righteous assholes. They gonna get X'd out.
A lot of my agents.
Literal agents. Like literally. Fucking faggots. But the Most High's gonna take care of you guys, man. It is what it is. But we got a covering. Those of us that kept our integrity, we're gonna have a covering in Yahweh Shah. We doing what we're supposed to be doing. We took our lumps, we got back up, we'll keep on moving forward. Can you say the same thing? All you people on the sideline scoffing and got shit to say. Where your faith at? Everybody going to have to prove themselves, man. And we've been doing what we're supposed to be doing, man.
We all must stand before the judgment seat.
Yep.
Every last one of us.
Yep.
A little bit more. It says, Isaiah 33:15, he that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly, he that despiseth the gains of oppression,
Right.
that shaketh his hands from holding of bribes,
Right.
that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood,
Right.
and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil.
Yeah, condoning those that don't condone violence. Like a lot of these churches are condoning the violence that you see out there in Israel. Those are the people of the Lord, and the Lord put them in the land. Why do they have to kill hundreds of thousands of people? How are you condoning that? That makes no sense. When the scriptures say when Israel get into the land, there will be peace on earth.
Right.
Then you say those people over there are the Israelites. You say they're the Israelites, yet they're committing a genocide over there, man.
Right.
But nobody has a problem with that.
Right. Yep.
See, those that keep their integrity and preaching this word right, those are the people that's going to be saved by Yahweh, by Shemiah, the true power of this Bible. Speaking of right, go ahead.
Verse 16, he shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the munitions of rocks. Bread shall be given him.
So those, so we're looking to eat in time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
To be fed by Yahweh, by Shemiah, but keeping their integrity.
Yep.
Hey, what's that in Isaiah 65?
That was my
Shall
question.
eat?
That's why
Yes, sir.
What you were saying about Israel, though, if that's how you feel, if you say you were in Israel, and then they came into your city and raped and killed your kids, and put them in ovens and burnt them up.
Who? What time
The
period?
Palestinians
I'm sorry.
come
What?
into your home.
The Palestinians?
After you had them working in your home, and then when you get home, who was in your home? They had lists of what houses and who was where, and they went in there and got your kid and put it in the oven.
They got your kid and put it in the oven?
In the oven.
Did they
and
turn the
raped
oven
your
on?
wife in front of you.
They turned the oven on?
Yes, and raped your wife
In front of you?
What would you do about that?
What would I do about that?
What could?
What was the year that Israel was established as a state?
1948, but
1948. So what happened to the people that was in the land before the Israelites, right? What happened to them?
The Palestinians, all that I understand their feud because they're.
What happened? Can you explain for the campus? This is for edification. I know you know. That's why I'm asking you for edification, because I know you're a learned man. What happened to the people that were in the land before 1948? What happened to them? Can you please expand?
Obviously, they get moved.
How did they get moved? Did they say, "Hey guys, can you move?" They say, "You know what? Y'all chose it. You got it."
No.
You just walk out.
I understand.
That didn't
get
What
the point on
happened?
that. I understand. That I know. That's why there's conflict, and that's what.
What happened? You're not
But
really
it's a
speaking
way.
on it. You're not really speaking on it. Let's be fair. Hey, Proverbs.
They separate.
Man, I gotta get precept, because I know you're a believer. Proverbs the 11th chapter. Real quick, because we gotta be fair. We gotta tell the truth. We gotta tell the truth. We both in agreement today. Proverbs the 11th chapter of false balance and abomination. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 1, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
So we can't point out one person false without pointing out the other person's false. We gotta be fair. Now those people over there was pushed out of that land. And the people that remain in that land were basically living in concentration camps, being discriminated against. Right? All types of conflicts have been happening for 70 years because of that occupation of that land.
Sykes-Picot Agreement
Yep.
back in 1918.
The Israelites. But if you want to get technical though,
So
but-
the Jewish the Israelis when
But you,
when
can I say?
they got taken to concentration
Can I-
camps and burnt
can I
up
tell you
and all
this?
that,
Can I ask-
and spread out all across the world because they lost their land right there?
That didn't happen there. That didn't happen that time period. You're talking about World War II, sir.
But either way, they got spread out everywhere. And
That was before that happened. There was many. There was many spreadings. What happened to the northern tribe?
The what?
The northern tribe. Go to second. I'm about to blow your mind. Go to second Esdras, the 14. 14.
Oh, second and 13, where it talks about them on the.
Is it 13 or is it 14?
Second and 13, where it talks about them to another land.
Yeah. 13. So like
Go out. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 13, verse 40.
now before. So
Verse
it's going
39.
to explain it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so-
It's going to explain it.
Second Esdras chapter 13, verse 39. And whereas thou sawest that he gathered another peaceable multitude unto him, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hoshea the king.
So during this time period, the northern tribe was sinning so much against the Lord. You can read this about this in Kings, that that God had it to where the Assyrians took them and brought them into the Assyrian land. Okay, go ahead.
It says,
So this is a whole other people that people don't even talk about. Go ahead.
whom Shalmaneser the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land.
So they sailed into another land. It took them. It's gonna say it took them about 2.5 years to get there.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 41, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
So they say, you know what, we're gonna get together and go where nobody dwelt at. These people, you know, that talk about is good in basically reading the stars and knew about astrology. So they sailed to a land that mankind never dwelt. Go ahead.
Verse 42, that they might there keep their statutes.
That's right. So they could keep their way. Go ahead.
It says, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river.
Right.
For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood
right.
till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely, of a year and a half.
A year and a half. It's like I said, 2 years. Go ahead.
And the same region is called Arsareth.
Ashereth, which is what? America. So the northern tribe came up, sailed over here, and was over here dwelling.
Yep.
That's your people.
Yep.
You are part of us. You're part of the Israelites.
Yep.
The people tell you to get over what happened to your people. But they got you fighting for them. And your people been through hell. And still going through hell. The South American, Mexico, all that, America had their hands into doing that. Destabilizing the government, setting up coups.
Yep. And Christopher Columbus, when he came to the Americas, you got to ask yourself, if he was coming to the Americas, why did he have Hebrew translators on the boat with him?
Right.
The Mayans are known for astrology, navigating the stars. They want to tell you that they just walked over here. They just walked over here on a ice bridge. Oh, we just walking over? No, that was intelligence. The same pyramids that you see in Egypt are the same pyramids you see in South America because you built it. And they take your ingenuity and they got us working these jobs, building up their land.
Right, Taino, the Arawaks.
Yep. The Lost Lunar, what's it? The Lost Lunar Stone? Or you got the 10 Commandments that are actually written in Paleo Hebrew. So you got to ask yourself, if these 10 Commandments were written in Paleo Hebrew in Mexico, right? But you got somebody else in the land of Israel today calling themselves the J-ish people.
It don't make no sense.
Something ain't adding up here.
Right.
Something ain't adding up.
Why do they get to do so much evil, but these same people that look like them, when it comes to us, did all types of evil to our people? Okay. Wrap it up. So like, we gotta go, man.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for coming out.
It was a
brother. I
pleasure
appreciate you.
talking to you, man.
God bless you.
Y'all be safe out here.
Hey, you Israelite.
Yeah, y'all Israelites.
Israelite.
What church y'all from?
We in church right now.
This is it.
That's exactly what we say. When people say, what church y'all with?
Church
We say
right
we
now.
are the church.
I appreciate you, bro. I love you,
Hey,
man.
man, y'all be safe out here. God bless you.
So
We're
good,
out
bro.
here every day.
Okay.
Hey, giving all praise to our Heavenly Father name.
Allah, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostle and elders everywhere, and peace and blessings to you brothers as there. Let's kick his word. Shalom.
Shalom. That's crazy. The Rams phone started going off.